Hello, ducks! Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Duck Adventure for December, I think it's the 15th, it's Friday. I'm about 30 minutes late taking care of my ducks, and it's really cold outside. It did get down to what they said. They said 27, and it's sure looking like 27 on that thermometer. So I'm going to suit myself up here, and we're going to go give the ducks some water, and little spring out of bed Dougie is ready to go too. He's in for a big shock. I'm thinking he's not going to go that far today. You ready? Oh, you hear all the crack sounds, guys? That's cold. When it sounds like everything's breaking. Gotta check the weather forecast to see what's gonna happen here today. I might throw some more straw on the barn floor. They might be in lockdown like all day. Who knows? I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's even colder over here. Almost 30 below. Whew. Oh, the dog is really close. Dougie, you didn't go far today, eh? Oh, back to the house. I had a bad night's sleep, guys. It was my own fault, though. The apple crisp was just awesome. I'm modifying my recipe because I'm trying to get it more apple-y. And when I finally nail it, I'll share it. It's a very old recipe. It's got to be like 100 years old, but I got to make it better. Oh, look at the ducks. There's stripper box. Oh, a little bit of food. I don't see an egg. Oh, there's one egg. Okay, one more, please. All right, girls. Right. Calm down, ducks. It looks like only one egg today. They're getting better, you know. They're not as freaking out as they were before. Magoo, I have no clue. Yeah, the floor is cold enough right now that it's frozen poop. I gotta see what the... Yes, girl. I gotta see what the weather forecast is, and I might be throwing some straw on top of this. -7 in here. Okay. What are you barking at, dog? So -7 in there, guys. I don't know if you can hear me. It's so loud. So that means that their bodies are basically raising the temperature by about 20 degrees. And that's even with that fan running continuously. And just look at the moisture that comes out of the air from their breath. Oh, you're a tough dog, Doug. Whatever's out in that bush is a lot tougher than you right now. It slept outside, and Doug couldn't do that. All right, let's check the Muscovies. I got one egg, but I'm not really that hungry because, oh man, I ate a lot of apple crisp. And I made sure I had a real supper too, guys. I forced myself to whip up a nice supper because I didn't want to, live on apple crisp. I have really bad nights if you do that. Ooh. You need to have a real meal before you gorge on treats. Okay, ducks, what's going on? Look at that. It's so cold, guys, that the water is freezing on the outside of the heated water. Icicles dripping off of it. Oh, we got an egg. Or I got an egg. Look at this. Oh, thank you, Miss Govies. All right. Well, as soon as I get past this apple crisp gorge, I'll have a mid-morning breakfast. All right, I'll let you go. Let you guys alone. What's the temperature in here? It's 18 below. So it's about 10 degrees warmer. You birds are expensive. It costs money. Lots of money to run heat lamps in this part of the world. Ontario has the highest electricity costs in North America, and that is a fact. You can Google it. Give you an idea how expensive it is here, specifically on my property, because I'm rural. If I lived in rural Manitoba, if I had the same type of power bill, the one in Ontario would be 300% more. That is a fact too. It's crazy what we pay for power. I think the last time I figured it out, and it's going up January the 1st again, it's like 36 cents a kilowatt hour is what it finally works out to deliver to the house. So basically, a 1,000-watt heater costs 36 cents every hour, plus tax, because the government has got to collect their tax, so because electricity is not an essential item. It's sort of like heat and water. They like to tax anything that you can't do without. So I was like, there's another 13% tax on top of that. Oh, I hate the government. Oh, your face. Look at your face, Dougie. It's all frost. Well, let's have a coffee together, guys. Okay, so I want to I gotta show you something. it kills me. We live in winterland up here, and it snows, and it's so funny. The weather forecast, snowfall warning in effect. Yeah, like no kidding, eh? We live in Canada. It snows here. Oh man, I'm telling you, I don't know who that's for, but it's got to be a joke. Like they're only calling for. I think it's 15 to 20 centimeters over a 2-day period. So it's not even like a snowstorm. It's just going to be flurries for 2 days solid. Sort of like if it just sort of like misted rain for 2 days, not a big deal. Anyways, I want to bring something up. I haven't talked about this, but it's all over YouTube, guys. YouTube's broken. And a lot of creators have been, talking about it, whining about it, bringing it to the attention of their subscribers. But something happened in June this year, June 2016. They changed something right at the end of June. I noticed a difference. I noticed a difference in subscriber engagement, and there was a lot of theories going around that the subscription feed was broken and YouTube was deleting people off of channels, that unsubbing you, and there was all kinds of things. But now it's gotten to the point that last night I actually was watching some videos from some really big YouTubers. It's almost an epidemic now. So many big YouTubers are complaining about it, and I thought it was just me. I just sort of ignored it, accepted it, and there's a thing on YouTube for creators. It's a back end. It's called analytics, where we can see, minutes watched, views, duration, where part of the world you're coming from, all the activity on our videos. And I'll be honest with you, if I was doing this for YouTube fame, I would quit, because I don't look at my analytics anymore. That's how depressing it is. There's something wrong with YouTube. It's broken. And so I don't look at it anymore. I do this because I love what I'm doing. I'm having fun. I've got a really fantastic fan base.
And you guys let me know, and your support, and that's what keeps me going. It's not the, not the drive or or my not drive, but my I'm lost for words here. I need another coffee. I get some more caffeine into me, and I can think straight here. I'm trying to do a deep conversation half asleep. The carrot in front of me of YouTube success. That isn't why I'm doing this. I'm doing it because I'm just having so much fun, and I'm in a very lucky position that I can do it. That I'm here on this property, and we've got the right location to do the ducks, and it just works out. Everything's just falling into place, and that's why I do it. So I stopped looking at the back end, but I keep running into these videos about creators that are freaked out, big creators that are noticing substantial drops in their revenue, the income they make off the ads, which in June something happened. YouTube changed something on the site, and it is not only unsubbing people. It's about recommending videos, like when they recommend like my catalog, like I've got 1,500 videos, and I've noticed a big difference on the recommendations. There's less new people watching, and the amount of new subscribers coming to the channel has actually slowed down like drastically, and that's because of YouTube not recommending the catalog, because my catalog was my biggest generator of new subscribers. People would stumble across the series, and then they would start watching it, and get hooked on the ducks, and voila, you're a duckaholic. And that has changed, and that started in June. It's starting to snowball now. It's getting worse, and that's why I don't look at the analytics anymore. I don't care. I don't even look at it. It's honestly, guys, I until when I get when Google pays me on the 20th of the month. That's the only way I know what it's been like. I can't even look at it. It's so depressing. But this video I ran across, back to that, I ran across that this guy, he did a rather in-depth study of it, and it was very well done. And I've watched a lot of these videos that are a lot of conjecture and theory, and it's like a lot of hearsay stuff, but this guy actually dug into it, and it made sense based on what I know about the direction that YouTube wants to head, based on the fact that announcements Google made when they bought YouTube back in 2007, 2008. I've always known what Google wanted to do with YouTube, and that was to take over entertainment, wipe out the TV situation. So what they're doing now, like YouTube Red in the States, where you can pay $9.99 a month, no commercials, and it's all based, the creators get paid based on your minutes watched. And my show is minutes watched. It's not views, because there's lots of channels out there, guys, that they put a video out, they get a lot more views than I do. But if you look at it, they're putting out 8, 10, 12-minute videos. I put out a full episode of what goes down here in a day, and that's what YouTube looks at, is minutes watched, viewer retention. And now they've cranked it up to the next level. It's no longer just minutes watched, which I was doing really good, as far as that was concerned, as far as you watching my episodes almost in entirety, which really helps the channel when you watch the whole episode. It's unbelievable how it helps, because the more credibility the video gets, the more chance YouTube's going to recommend it to other people. But now they've cranked it up. The criteria now is minutes watched, shares, likes, comments, like the embedding, putting it in playlists. Like, it's the full gamut. They no longer are just going by minutes watched. Where the old days it was like all by clickbait, so it was by views. People would put flashy titles and thumbnails to get clickbait. I don't clickbait, guys. You know that. I challenge you to find a video that you can say that what my title or my thumbnail was, it wasn't in the video, because I hate clickbait with a passion. And plus I feel that clickbait takes away from my story, because if I could I could do some pretty freaking awesome clickbaits, and then all you would do would be to click on the video and you would try to find that, instead of having it be a surprise in the unfolding events of the day here, because there's lots of things that I hide in the videos that I don't even tell in the channel. I don't tell in the title, I don't tell in the description, I don't tell in the thumbnail, and all of a sudden it just appears in the video and it shocks the crap out of you, because it shocked the crap out of me when I discovered it. And that's what I try to do. I try to keep it a secret so there's a little bit of surprise, watching the show. And that's it. I know it hurts my views, because I could clickbait the crap out of my channel, and and it would probably help me that way. But then I wouldn't be telling my story, and I wouldn't be giving you the entertainment factor, the shock factor, and all that kind of neat stuff. That makes the show exciting to watch. Anyways. So now they've added all the other criteria. So it's like, sharing, commenting, playlists, embedding, favorites, and on and on and on. Like every interaction aspect of YouTube, like they are going for the full gamut, guys. And they've put the screws to the creators. If your fans aren't totally engaged in your channel, we're going to penalize you by not recommending your videos anywhere. Or cutting down your exposure, or which they are doing a pretty good job of doing it to a lot of really big creators, which I'm blown away. I can't figure out how it would help. But then this guy last night in this video really brought something up, which I never thought about. Is the trending page on YouTube. If you look now on the trending page, it's all big outfits, like Jimmy Fallon, the John Oliver, like it's all the big studios now are putting out YouTube stuff, and they're just pumping it out. And they've got such big support staff and infrastructure in their organizations. They can pump content out like nonstop. That's what they do. So they're invading YouTube. YouTube is being taken over by the mainstream media, and and they're putting the ad money in to do this. Like, so Google is winning, getting the ad money from the mainstream media, and then the mainstream media is flooding YouTube. So it's like YouTube is under full assault is what's happening. And I've seen it. I've seen like now, like the recommendations, like it's always, I never watched that stuff, and all of a sudden now it's like coming up all the time. Like it's harder and harder to find unique channels on YouTube. And it's YouTube is taking a big shift to become mainstream media, and it's finally happening. But they're bringing the big boys to the table, and all us smaller creators and big creators on YouTube are getting the shaft. Is basically what's happening here, and it's all about the mighty buck. That's what it is, and it's it started in June. It was like the end of June it started. So things are changing, and I need your engagement. I need your your interaction on the show, your comments, your likes. That's another thing. Like you look at now, there's so many big creators doing videos specifically about getting like 1 million likes, 500,000 likes on their video, because they're testing the system to find out if they can get their videos on the trending page, because they're not getting on the trending page. And what's getting on the trending page, it doesn't make any sense. Like when you have vloggers that are that have huge followings that are doing like 2 to 3 million views on a video, and they put it, and it normally would be on the trending page of your specific country, and now they're not, and they're getting displaced by like Jimmy Fallon, John Oliver, and the CNN stuff. And it's like it's times are changing. That's what the bottom line is, and these creators are seeing it. The big ones, I guess they're noticing it, and they're screaming loud. And I haven't said anything to you guys about it. I've seen it. I've been studying it from the back end. I've been watching my channel, and I believe that there's something wrong, and I don't know. I've seen changes on YouTube before, but then I've seen them correct themselves. So it's like a waiting game, and this, honestly, guys, is the longest one I've seen so far. Usually it's like a 3-month, 4-month period. Something will go goofy on YouTube, and then it'll correct itself, and then things will get back to normal. Because the channel was growing, the ducks were growing on YouTube at a steady pace. Like it was a solid, healthy growth, and it seriously dropped. It's like 70% slowed down. Like that's what's happened, and it hasn't corrected itself. So you know, I've been doing this now, you know, I've had my channel doing, you know, the gardening since 2011. I've watched the growth of the channel, the ducks, since 2013, and there, you know, there's a history, and I've seen that, and every time there's been dips, you know, there's been corrections, and it's always because something got changed on YouTube. But this change has been the worst for the ducks. But it needs your help, it needs your engagement, it needs your, you know, your support that way, as far as a viewer is concerned. And you know, and YouTube wants long episodes, guys. And, you know, they say, oh, you know, put, you know, I know some of you are going to say put short episodes out. Trust me, the short videos is not the future of YouTube. And I knew this when I changed the format of my show back in 2013. I knew things were changing because I used to read trade journals on this stuff all the time. And I didn't want to do the short stuff because I knew where YouTube was headed. They wanted to become TV, so I wanted to build a catalog of entertaining, educational vlogs of raising animals, and that's, you know, why I do full episodes of what goes on here. And, you know, there was a plan to my madness on that one. Because short videos now are getting, you know, they're getting pushed to the wayside because YouTube doesn't want, you know, 3 7-minute videos. They don't want that. They want long videos. They want people to sit down and just stare at the screen for as long as possible. They want commercials inserted in the videos, and, you know, they allow you to put commercials every 7 minutes, and that's what YouTube wants. That's what they want you to sit there, and because they make money on the ads, just like I make money, so I can pay for the duck feed and the overhead here, and we got lots of overhead, especially this time of year. You know, and that is what YouTube wants, and you know, so I'm developing a series that fits into the YouTube model about, you know, you're sitting there watching a full blown episode for 30-40 minutes, and you know, with commercial breaks, and you know, that is what they want. But if you don't interact, and you don't give the thumbs up, and you don't share the videos, and you don't embed them in playlists, and you don't make them your favorites, and, you know, you don't interact with what I create, YouTube will ignore us. That's basically the bottom line. The algorithms will just pass right over us. So I wanted to share this with you. I know it's a long, drawn out blah 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 what I'm doing right now, but I just wanted to sum that up because I've been watching videos about this on YouTube for months. I've been watching the back end of YouTube for, you know, on the analytics, and I stopped looking at it because honestly, guys, like, I look at my analytics, and I used to get excited looking at them, and it was actually like a carrot in front of me to keep me going, and I don't look at them anymore. I honestly don't. I go many days before I click on the analytics link and see what the channel's done, because it's depressing. It is. I just, if I stay focused on the ducks and you, my fans, I'm pumped. As soon as I look at that analytics, it depresses me. YouTube has taken the fun out of it. So I need you guys to put the fun back in, help me get the fun back in, keep the fun back in, I should say, keep it in. You know, like the videos, share them, comment. You know, your comments, you know, mean the world to me. It shows that I'm doing something that you're paying attention to, and I put a lot of work into this, guys. It's, you know, it's a treadmill that's brutal to pump out, you know, episodes every single day, or at least 5 days a week. You know, I'm a one-man show here. It's just me and Doug and the ducks. And there's nobody else. You know, like, you're seeing a true one-man show pulling off probably one of the most amazing things on YouTube that not many people know about. And you know, I live, walk, and talk what I'm giving you guys. And you know, I need your help. You know, I need your thumbs up. I need your comments. You know, all that kind of neat stuff. Involvement in the episode, in the show, in the channel is what I need. And I want to share all this with you because, like I said, it's been going on since June, and I mean, not talking about it, just watching what's going on behind the scenes. But I'm just running into so many videos, and YouTube's actually now starting to release videos of explaining that there's nothing wrong, they're lying, and it's coming to a head. I think we're going to see more and more about it because YouTube just released this video that it was just an all-out lie. And I think that there's going to be a bit of a backlash of the big YouTubers, you know, saying that there is something wrong. The site is broken. You know, do a little digging, boys and girls. Anyways, I'm going to go and do my edit and get another coffee into me and get this day underway. The ducks, it's not looking like they're getting out today, the weather forecast. We'll see if it warms up or not. They might get out for a mid-afternoon break, but I'm not thinking it's going to warm up being it's so cold. But tomorrow they're absolutely getting out because it's going to be like -6 tomorrow, so, and snowing. So the ducks will be outside, and we'll get to clean the barn right out. So I'm gonna get on with my day here.
Yeah, I forgot to share this exciting news. That's the wind chill right now outside, 33 below, and the official temperature is 28 below. It's cold, which our thermometers are showing 28 also. And they're saying it's supposed to go to -10 today, but I'm thinking we ain't gonna get that warm. Doug, something has gotten into you this year. I don't believe this.
He knows it's like freaking cold out, and he keeps wanting to come out with me, which is not like Doug because, oh, it's the bush, eh? He must either be onto a scent or has seen something, because I don't get it. He's not like last year. Last year when it was cold, he wouldn't come out. So it's I'm not trusting the weatherman as far as they say it's going to go to like -10. It's -17 right now. Wind chill's still pushing her to the below 20 mark. I'm going to throw a bale of straw in with the ducks here. They're going to stay in lockdown today. Tomorrow they're getting out absolutely for sure, because it's only -6 tomorrow. Hi, ducks! I'm going to bring them straw. Yeah, they need some fresh straw here on the floor. It's frozen poop, but you know, we need to make it a little more comfortable for them. Oh, Disco, this duck. I'm thinking Disco is living on the second story. They're calm, eh? They're getting used to me. You're really calm, actually. Oh, there's Stripper. What a duck, man. I don't understand her. Her using her wings to stand up. I'm thinking she's that crippled. She's doing pretty good, though. If I move my arms too quick, they get a little bit upset. Well, it's going to be some freaking and peeking because I've got to get a bale of straw into here, so they're it's going to get loud. Ooh, she's cool here in the back building. Holy mackerel. I opened the door and it was like a wall of ice hitting my face. Doug just took off into the bush. I heard a bark. Alright, so this is going to get really loud. I'm not going to talk, guys, for the simple reason is because the pivot heads, it's so loud with the ducks in there quacking that if I talk, my voice is distorted. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this whole straw ordeal by being quiet. I'm going to say nothing, and I'm not going to adjust the audio on the pivot heads so you can hear how loud it is in here. Because normally, to let you know, I turn down the volume when I'm editing on the pivot heads by about anywhere from 6 to 10 decibels to compensate for the loudness of the ducks. So I'm going to give this to you raw. They're doing pretty good. Actually not bad, guys. They're really calming down, but I can't believe how cold my fingertips are right now, just from doing the straw. My fingertips are sore actually, and the ambient temperature there says it's only -5. I'm thinking the thermometer is screwed up in the barn. I don't think that thermometer on the wall's right. There's no way -5 my fingers. Well, then again, the straw would be, -30. Well, it's -16, so it is warming up. The straw would be -30 from last night, so my fingertips would be cold. I'm filming with the big camera, guys, because I do the pivot heads. Don't get me wrong, I love the pivot heads. Actually, I think they're great for doing stuff, especially the type of show I'm doing when I need my hands free. But I'm not crazy about the audio. Plus, you never get to see my face. You're always just watching me walk around. But it's not the same, actually. It's not like I'm talking to you like I am right now. I'm talking to you sitting at your computer screen. With the pivot heads, you're sort of just like observing what I'm doing. But it's the audio thing. They're great video glasses, but there's only so much technology they can pack into those little things, and the mic is lacking, unfortunately. But hey, they're a great piece of equipment. I couldn't imagine. I can't even get my head around how I do the show without them. But I'm amazed how calm these ducks are getting I'm thinking, guys, that it ain't going to be long that there's going to be no freaking and peeking when I walk in here, because think about it, it's only been, what, 4 or 5 days? And they're already starting to get used to me going in and out of the barn. Hi, ducks. They've got some fresh straw to stand on, and I don't like them being on feces. Even though, you know, the feces is frozen, I don't like it. I like when they're walking on straw, fresh straw. They're good as far as tomorrow. I'll be cleaning the barn out, absolutely. So let's get the water in here. You girls are so pretty. They just did the complete silence thing again. I turned around to grab the camera, and it was like there was no ducks in the building. All right, let's go check the Muscovies. Oh, close the back shed. Doug's on guard duty here, watching the bush. That was a chunk of snow that just fell off, Doug. Oh, you're funny. He obviously is smelling something, and he knows there's critters because everything is setting him off. Everything. All right, let's check the Muscovy shed, and then I'm going to go and finish my edit. I'm trying to stay on the ball here for you guys. I'm trying to get the episodes up as fast as possible. Plus, you know, do everything I got to do here, which I have to go to town today, which I wasn't counting on. Oh, Doug, don't back. Ooh, close call. Yeah, Doug, you'd be doing more than that noise. You got hit with the electric fence. Everything is setting you off, isn't it? Some snow just fell off the feeding station. He's hyped. Alright, what's going on in here? You guys good? Oh, everybody's relaxed. You getting along? There's one male by himself. But they're doing the heat lamps. I think it was a good idea, spreading the heat lamps out like this into each corner. Alright. Everybody's good in here. It's freaking cold though. What's the temperature in the building here? Oh, it's not bad. -9. I still, look at that, eh? The ice dripping off the bottom of the water. I was thinking of putting the 4th heat lamp in here. I don't know yet. I got one more. It's just that it looks like 3 is doing the job here. They're staying off in their own little areas. Plus the 4th one, I would have to actually put it right where I'm standing, and it would be in the way when I come in the building. Right now, the 3 heat lamps are, you know, they're out of the way for me to maintain the shed. Plus having no nesting boxes in there was like the best idea. Makes it so much easier to manage that building, keep it clean. Last year was brutal. All those nesting boxes in there, guys. I'm telling you, man. It was like that movie, the original. What movie was that? I think it was Hellraiser. When the guy, you know, they go into that the room with all the wires hanging on the chains with the razor blades. Anyways, it was that's what it was like every time I cleaned the building last year. All right, am I missing anything? No. All right, I'm gonna go and do my edit, and we'll come out later and do water again. All right, moment of truth. Come on, Doug. We gotta see if we can get the truck started. It's minus 12, but the wind chill is still minus 20. So the ducks are still in lockdown. I gotta do the water, but I gotta get the truck started because I gotta go to town. Unfortunately. Oh, the old truck. The thing is, guys, is that I don't have a block heater on the truck because it originally came from Vancouver Island and they don't need one out there. So, and I've never had to install one because the old truck has always started, like always. So, let's see if the old truck's gonna start today. The seat is frozen rock solid, guys. Oh, please start. Oh, that was close. Holy moly's. That's the roughest it's ever sounded. She doesn't want to keep going. I don't believe it. I can't remember the last time it was this rough to keep going. Whew. Well, that took a while for the choke to kick on. I lost the dog. Doug! Oh, there you are. Come on! But she started. That's a good thing. Almost didn't though. She was frozen solid. There's no way it would have started this morning. It needed to warm up. Come on, Doug. Come on. I got the gate open. Yeah, I went out and opened the gate because I'm going to have to take a run at it because the snowplow's gone by 3 times and there's a good snowdrift out there, so I'm going to be doing a high-speed exit of the property. Come on. Come on. Dog, it's cold out. Come on, dog, the garage is warm. Come on. Come on. Oh, you're rotten. Come on. Make it seem like it's your idea. Look at that, eh? See, he doesn't like the truck, eh? The truck's running. Oh, dog, you make no sense. Come on, let's get some water for the ducks before we leave. Doug didn't want to come out of the garage. He didn't want to go into the garage, but I think it's because of the truck. He really hates the exhaust, and there's a snowstorm. They said it was going to start Friday afternoon. It's supposed to snow like this for the next 2 days solid. Now they say it could pick up. And the thing is, this fine snow, when it accumulates, it's a lot of snow. Hello, ducks. How is everybody? Oh, you're much calmer. Are they ever calm? I'm gonna freak them out now with the feed though. Well, let's see what the feed is like here. Oh, they're good till later. Actually, I'll do it now. I'm gonna have to bring another bag down later. They're doing way better though. They're so much calmer. Trust me, it's better to be stuck in the barn right now, girls. Tomorrow you'll get out. Oh man, I'm guys. I'm blown away by how pretty these ducks are. He is a big duck. Like he's got the coloring is, you're a gorgeous duck. It's almost like a winey purple color head on him. He's big. Okay, I gotta go get ready to go to town. Stripper over the box. It's 0 in here. They're really calming down. Like that is like there's almost no freaking now. Yeah, the snow's definitely picking up. I'm gonna have to get my neighbor here for Sunday and get him to blow me out after the storm's finally finished. It'll be a good workout for his tractor. Hopefully we get some good drone footage of it. Oh, dog, you're right at the door. I don't believe it. I had the truck running and I never turned the heat on inside, so it's still frozen solid inside. The motor's warm, but everything's frozen. I guess I was so excited when it started, I forgot to turn the fan on. Yeah, it's on. I really should go up on the roof and shovel the roof off, but I don't feel like it. If I go fast enough on the highway, it'll blow off before I get to town. Well, Dougie, let's lock the castle up and we'll head to town. All right, Doug. Oh, gloves. Better take my winter gloves just in case I have a problem on the road. Come on, Dougie, let's go. Come on. Oh, you're hesitating. We're going in the truck. He didn't want to come out. Did you want to stay home? I don't think you know that we're going for a road trip, Doug. Come on, let's go. We're going in the truck. Come on. Doug. No, it doesn't mean sit down. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, you're a suck. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, what a baby. Oh, dog. This way. Doug, the truck is over here. Come on. Come on. Let's go. You were thinking of going the long way around, eh? Come on, in you go. Okay, Doug, what are you doing? You got your head stuck in the corner. You're being all weird, dog. It's just the truck. You've been doing too much sleeping on the living room floor. All right, off to town. Ooh, she's frozen. Oh, lots of noises. All right, get ready for blast off here through the highway. Cars coming? No. We made it. Doug wouldn't come out. We're back from town, obviously. And Doug got out of the truck and ran straight to the house. And I opened the door and he went in, and then I came back out through the front door and I turned around. And he looked at me and he sat down, and I know that situation. When he does that, it's like he's not coming out. But it is a nasty wind chill today. It's not as cold as it was last night. -14 over here, but the wind chill's bad. Oh, ducks, I'm here to give you fresh water. Or I should say, I'm here to fill it up. And I was in town, and I was thinking, when I was in town, I wanted to get myself a quick connector at the hardware store, and I forgot to go there. I've got to come up with something. I bet you the ducks are going to be really happy to come outside tomorrow. Oh yeah, the snowstorm? All the clouds went away and the sky's blue above us. So I don't know what's going on. It's a big, massive snowfall warning they're calling for, and then it goes and clears up and stops snowing. I still wish I had some better plastic to make the hole smaller on this thing. I used the lip of a pail when I made it, when I modified it. Relax, ducks. They get so upset. They seem to be getting along a little better with that male. Oh, look at that. The white one doesn't even like that male. Nobody likes that male. The thing is, honestly, that male and that male really should go. That should be the only male I should have here. For the amount of females that we have. Alright, ducks in the barn need water. Almost forgot. Even though they're all in lockdown, just it's, you know, that little extra protection. It would really suck if, you know, something did get into the pen, like a weasel, and, you know, it managed somehow to get into the buildings, which I can't see how because they're pretty blocked off. Oh, one day, guys, I'd love to have running water in my barn, but that is like a major ordeal. We're talking like serious digging. Like it would be a big job. Not an impossible job, but a job that could be done. Actually, it'd be a job that'd be good to do when I put a new floor in the barn and fix the bottom logs. That'd be the time to run the hydrant in, because then you can put a floor drain in. How is the ducks? Hello, little ducks. They're doing much better. They're staying pretty calm. I'm really actually so shocked. Look at that, then they get really quiet, eh? They're really, really calming down. Oh, I gotta bring feed down, I forgot. One of the yeah, I know, I heard you. One of the never-ending jobs here. I need running feed in the barn also. It seems like I'm taking an awful lot of feed to these guys. It seems like it's happening all the time. The thing is, the barn's too small to have a massive feeder, you know, like something that could hold 150 pounds. It's too small. Take up too much room. It'd take up like way too much room. It'd be nice though. Oh, running water and a bigger feeder. A bigger barn would be better. Like about a 10-foot extension on the front of it. would be really sweet. Be even sweeter if you could put the extension on the front of it and actually make it out of logs too. Find a whole bunch of used recycled barn logs and try to match it up so it looks almost normal. I'm here, ducks with food. They're certainly getting used to me. They're all watching me. Yes, ducks. It's the food guy. No use talking while I'm in there because I notice that when I'm editing, it's bad. My voice is drowned out by the ducks quacking, like totally drowned. You can't hear anything. It's just distortion, and then I have to raise my voice, and then it gets even more distorted because for some reason the pivot heads, the volume, the gain level goes right through the roof on the automatic settings because there's no manual on them. When the ducks are quacking in the background, they overpower everything. All right, we'll be doing water later. I'm so glad that it's warming up tomorrow. Well, I hope it does. Except that a snowstorm hasn't happened. Doug, what are you doing? It's about minus 18. I really hope we get that snowstorm because that means it warms up. I need a break from lockdown, guys. Oh, I'm tired. This is but winter has just started because I remember previous years lockdown going like a week at a time. Hi, ducks. Disco. Disco's like the king. Okay, the stripper's over there using her head to hold her up. That little duck. But she's got her own spot, so she's not getting harassed. And we already know stripper likes just laying around doing nothing. She's got serious balance problems. I was going to open the wood panel on the front of the barn, but then I looked at the temperature and it's like minus 18. And it's not supposed to be that cold tonight, so I'm leaving the wood on the front of the barn. Sorry, I burped there, guys. I just had my supper. I'm a little bit late tonight eating. I'm really, I almost didn't have supper. Actually, the only reason I had supper was because I put a duck in the oven this morning and set the timer. I almost was going to have apple crisp for supper. Thankfully, I came home from town and the oven had already turned on. I could smell duck cooking in the oven, and I was like, yes, I'm going to eat a real meal instead of eating, junk food. Damn good junk food, though. Okay, Doug. Okay, dog, it's cold out. Doug! And I'm wearing my long underwear. Come on, Doug! Oh, I see eyeballs. There he is. The two little beady eyeballs. Come on, dog! Come on. Forget about it. What a dog. It's cold out, guys. I don't understand what's with him. He's usually when it's cold, Doug is not big on, running the bush. What a dog. All right. I got my dog back. Oh, your feet are cold. Dog. Oh. It's the ducks, Doug. Yeah, you're tough. I think it's like 10 after 11. I'm way behind. Well, I'm not behind. I'm just late going to bed. Still no storm. I don't know what's going on. Minus 18. Oh, minus 17. Oh, Dougie. Listen to him. He's so tough. You tell him, Doug. Dog. He's such a show off. Hello, ducks. They seem to be a little more upset tonight. Just Doug. You're getting out tomorrow. All right, Doug, let me through. Okay, guys, now Doug's growling at me. I pushed against him and he gave me a grrr. Oh, I hope it warms up tomorrow. Let the ducks out. Give the barn a clean out. It's going to need it tomorrow. Oh, the dog's waiting for me at the deck. At the door, I mean. Time for bed, Doug. Do you want in?
And don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends and enjoy the show.
Good night, ducks.